We're going to talk about absolute value, and when you see bars around your number like this, okay, those bars are asking you to tell the absolute value of the number inside the bars. So the number inside is -4. Now, absolute value means the distance or how many units that number is away from 0. And so if you consider a number line, you can just make your own, right? And we'll say here is -4, then you would have -3, -2, and -1. And so you count those units, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And so the answer to this would be 4. Okay? All right, so what if you have a scenario where it's positive? So the absolute value of +4, still, if you consider the number line, you have 4 units, 1, 2, 3, 4, between 4 and 0. And so the absolute value of 4 is 4. All right, what if you have this scenario, okay, where you have absolute value bars and you have a number inside? In this case, it's 4. But then you have on the outside, you have this negative sign, okay? So reading in math is important, and the way you would read this was you would say the opposite of the absolute value of 4. So the opposite of the absolute value of 4. And so, of course, the absolute value of 4 is 4 spaces, as we know. But we're supposed to take the opposite of that value. So what is the opposite of 4? And that, of course, is -4. So the correct answer for evaluating this term would be -4. Okay, let's take a look at this scenario where we have, again, a value of -4 inside these absolute value bars. Okay, and once again, we have a negative sign on the outside of the absolute value bar. So here's how you would read this. It would be the opposite of the absolute value of -4. All right, so once again, you should know the absolute value of -4 is 4. It's 4 spaces away from 0. We know that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, but we're being asked to tell the opposite of that value. And the opposite of 4 is, once again, -4.